Hello everyone. In the previous video we learned how we can implement a stack data structure in Python. In this tutorial you will learn how we can implement queue data structure in Python. So a queue is a useful data structure in programming. It is similar to the ticket queue outside the cinema hall, where the first person entering the queue is the first person who gets the ticket. Queues follows the first in first out FIFO rule. The item that goes in the first is the item that comes out first. Okay. Firstly, we are going to create necessary functions. First function we are going to create is the enqueue. Enqueue function will be used to add element to the queue. Okay. For this function, we have to take in parameter the queue, which will be a list, and the value that will be added to the queue. This value is going to add into this queue. So we are going to pass a pointer to this. So inside that function, I'm going to say queue.append. I'm going to add value to the list. Okay. So the next function will be used to delete the element. So I'm going to say dequeue. This will take in the parameter only the list, because we don't need to keep track of the value, because we will always delete the first element in the list using this dequeue function. That means we have to say let's return queue, and we are going to remove using pop method. To this pop method we have to pass in the index as 0, because it will delete the first element in the list. So we have to create the queue list now. I am going to call that as my underscore queue. Yeah. Set that equals to square brackets. And firstly we need to add elements. For that we can call for this enqueue. So I can add something like value a. So we have to pass in the first argument as this list, my underscore queue. So once an element is added to this list, it will be something like this. So in the list it will keep this a, and once we add another element, so it will be something like this b, and the final one c. So it will be like this. Okay. So that's how we can add elements to the queue. So to remove the first index, we have to call to this dequeue function. I'm going to say dequeue and say the argument point to this list, my queue. Okay, we don't have to pass in another argument. That's enough. All right, now let's go ahead and print our list here. Before dequeuing the first element, I can say print my queue, and after dequeuing this first element we should see b and c only. Okay, so let's repeat this print call. Now if we run this, here we got a b c for this print, and here we got b c, because when we call to this dequeue, here it is removing the very first element in the list. That's how this queue data structure works. Okay, let's go ahead and remove another one. After the second print statement, I'm going to print again. So we should be able to see only see there because it is deleting from the left side. Okay. All right. That's how this queue data structure works. That follows first in, first out rule. Okay. I hope this video helps. If this video helps, please subscribe. Thank you.